Fitness and conditioning are paramount for any driver who takes to the track. The strength and stamina required to sustain the physical demands of racing are extreme, yet still grossly underestimated in the athletic community. Remember what former NFL quarterback Donovan McNabb had to say about Jimmy Johnson.
And I like what he's been able to do. You got to give him a little credit. Do I think he's an athlete? Absolutely not. But I give him credit
because
he's
an athlete?
He's not an athlete.
Wait, time out. That's a whole other discussion. You don't think Jimmy Johnson is an athlete?
No, he sits in a car and he drives. No, he sits in a car and he drives.
What McNabb didn't understand was just how much it takes, as he put it, to sit in a car and drive. Something we asked F1 physio Jerry Convey to detail for us at the US Grand Prix in Austin last November.
The neck strength is very important because of the G-forces. Legs are going to be very strong for braking forces, and the cardiovascular system has to be strong because of the length of the races. Again, the G-forces, the heat in the car, it can reach up to 60 degrees in the cockpit. And I think when people are watching on television, they see the hands moving, they see the helmet in the car, but they don't realise how intense it is.
Right. So for someone like myself, who hasn't set foot inside a gym in the last 8 years, I had a lot of work ahead of me, and just a month to do it. I apologise in advance for what you're about to see. However, to make it palpable, this calls for one thing, and one thing only. And so, after an intense month, I left for Florida in arguably the best shape of my life. But there was no way of actually knowing if I'd done enough until the moment I got behind the wheel. On the next episode, I finally arrive in Palm Beach. But before I'm let out on track, my fellow drivers and I would go back to the basics.
This is clearly a place where the brake limit can be tested without a penalty.